Wiki.
Hi, this is Ida Rose for Orcs.com, the video game wiki, and today we are going over the Aksis challenge within the Wrath of the Machine Raid 390 version for the Age of Triumph. Now, the basics of the challenge are to stun Aksis with every teleport, as well as supercharge all guardians with every Aksis teleport. This is done using the empowered mechanic. Now, this is a fight with a lot of moving parts, so I'm going to go through it step by step just to make things easier to explain and follow. So in the beginning of the fight, the fire team of 6 needs to break into 3 pairs. Within those pairs, one person is going to be the cannoneer, grabbing the elemental cannons dropped by the captains who will appear, and the other person is going to be the one going for the Siva clusters. If you want, Grenadier. With those roles determined, you need to begin the fight, cut through all the shanks, repeater shanks even, which are going to be coming out. Once that flow someone abates, an elemental captain will appear. The cannoneer needs to go kill the elemental captain. The grenadier, the person throwing the Siva clusters, needs to run over to one of the entrances along the side and call out the element of the servitor which appears. The cannoneer with that elemental cannon needs to destroy the servitor. Now the grenadier needs to grab the resulting Siva cluster and throw it at Aksis immediately. It takes a number of Siva clusters from all sides to drop his shield. Once that's done, then the empowerment part really factors in. Empowerment is how you're going to disrupt Aksis's teleportation as well as supercharge yourself. Now, yes, that is actually important to state. You only have a limited amount of time before Aksis will achieve critical Siva density. Once he does, then you have a major problem, because that if you don't get to one of the pillars in the back of the room, will wipe the party. You will be using these pillars after each full 3-part damage phase against Aksis. So yeah, fun times, huh? Alrighty. You've taken down his shield. Now begins the damage phase, which, as you can see, has the Guardians running all around. Now with the empowerment, you may have noticed there are 3 sections. It is very important that someone with empowerment in each section. For the left and right, you want to stand nearby the top of the stairs coming up from where you spawn or land into Aksis's chamber. This actually gives you a very optimal position to not only reach Aksis when he teleports, specifically on your respective sides, it also positions you to one of the 3 plates where the servitors are going to. And if you aren't the person who is charging Aksis, you need to charge that plate immediately. You see it, you run. If it is nearby you, you run. If Aksis is nearby you, you run toward him. Either way, run to them. With Aksis, you need to jump up onto his back and slam him. Now, it's just like the Volt Spinner earlier in the raid. You need to run, jump onto Aksis's back, press and hold the interact button, and that will cause the slam. If you're going to the plate, run to the plate, preferably holding the interact button, and then instantly you'll slam. Using the supercharge mechanic, all supers are instantly filled. Now, as you may have noticed, empowerment shifts every time Aksis is slammed. This makes it critical that once you've taken down his shield, you need one person with empowerment on each of the 3 sections. If you don't, Aksis will recover, the challenge will fail, and you'll need to restart. Otherwise, this begins the damage phase. Each time you stun Aksis, how long he's stunned will increase. Just rinse and repeat till it's gone through 3 phases. At that point, run for the towers in the back, rinse and repeat to complete the fight. Honestly, I've included quite a lot into this little tutorial just because there is so much to this fight. I will summarize because we've gotten to that point. So, 3 pairs. 1 cannoneer, 1 grenadier. Empowerment. You need to call it out when you are empowered. If there is not someone who is empowered in each section, then make sure there is someone there. Shift to fill the vacancies. Once his shield is down, someone is in all parts, so you are ready for Aksis wherever he teleports. The 4 teleport points. That's right, there are 4, even though there are 3 sections. The middle section has 2 teleport locations. The first is in the lower area, where you're going to be doing most of your fighting. The second is in the upper area, where you respawn when you enter the arena. And then on the sides, you will appear kind of in the middle of the upper area. It's very hard to miss. One Guardian needs to slam Aksis, another Empowered Guardian needs to slam the plate. This will trigger damage phase as well as supercharge, instantly refilling every Guardian's super. Do this 3 times to complete the full damage cycle. At that point, the Guardians need to run to the back of the room and stand on one of the 4 pillars there until Aksis's Sivamites have dispersed. Continue this process until Aksis initiates the self-destruct sequence. At that point, much like orcs, unload. Use every bit of weaponry that you can to attack him with. Primary, special, heavy, unload until he dies. And that brings us to the end of this video tutorial. Below is a link to a wiki page which has a full write-up of how to complete this challenge and how to defeat Aksis. I hope you have found this video informative. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to keep up to date on all our video game coverage.